Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So we have just repaired most of our items. How long will it take me to harvest these? Just 10 minutes? Sure. Let's go ahead and harvest the gloves that I found. And I might, before I leave here... No, I'll wait to repair the worn running shoes. We might not have success with that, and I don't want to waste that time. We're going to step outside. We're at the Grey Mother's house at the moment. We found some rifle ammunition already, but we haven't found a rifle. We've got decent covering on our body so far, no risk of frostbite, but we do not have a lot of the town explored yet. And the weather sounds and looks pretty damn awesome at the moment. So we're going to take advantage of this moment. We're going to look around. Not only the homes, but the cars, and see what goodies we might discover. I am carrying a few things that might start weighing me down soon, so we'll do some inventory management towards the end of the episode. There's some cloth on the floor, very good. More cloth. Nothing behind that picture that I can see. So we've obviously restarted in Milton. We're having a more traditional start. If you happen to miss the last episode, did some commentary on what I was keeping from the series. All the difficulty is still the same. We are just going to experiment with this. And, you know, next season of Against All Odds, if we don't feel like this did it for us, that this made it the right level of difficulty, maybe the same settings, but starting in a more hospitable location, then I will tweak some other things. I might have mentioned in the last episode, can't recall if I did, but if I didn't, in my lead up to this season, I changed something, about my...
This stuff will come in handy.
So I got a worn hoodie now. I changed something about my custom settings that I had before that point, which was a lower wolf population. It was either low or medium, and then I brought it back up to Stalker levels. Hey, Summit Soda, nice. Because I just thought that would be a nice kind of last-minute tweak to make and possibly make things more intense for a YouTube playthrough, and I wanted to make things a little bit more challenging on myself. And we've definitely seen that the game world is threatening enough without the extra wolves, right? We've definitely all seen that. So that's one thing I could potentially change in the future if we feel like the series is entertaining enough to go with my original intention of making the wolves really scary, but less plentiful than they are in Stalker. Or maybe the... No, I'm sorry, I misspoke. The wolves are currently set to an Interloper level population, which is slightly lower than Stalker. Stalker is that they're at their very highest. The wolf spawn rate is at very high. Right now we're playing on high wolf settings, but we could dip it down to medium or low in future series. But for now, we are enjoying a fresh start in Milton/Milton Town, or Milton/Mountain Town / Milton. Seeing what kind of goodies... Oh, I've already been in here. Is this where I just was? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and it's the side door. My bad. I thought it was in... Okay, so that house I've checked, yes? The wind's blowing in my face right now, slowing me down a bit. I can actually look in that drawer or there too closely. Let's see. No, I haven't been in here. All right. Search the oven. I'm going to try to keep track in terms of areas that I've searched. So I'm not going to go like ping pong back and forth from house to house. I'm going to kind of radially move outward from Grey Mother's and just know where I've been and where I haven't. And before I go elsewhere, I'm going to make sure I've looked everywhere I can. The only thing that could change that strategy is weather, or possibly a wolf. We'll see. What have we here? That would be an orange soda, Jennifer. How are we looking on? I mean, I could carry more, but I've got a ton of water right now. There's an argument for not needing to grab more. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. We might be well fed before too long. If I can manage that, then I can justify having a little bit of extra water on me just so I don't run out anytime soon. Anything else I need to repair? I mean, repairing the hoodie is... Ooh, gonna take an hour. I'll do that once I'm not in scavenging mode. Alright, nothing in you. Anything over here? No. Any can openers hiding from me anywhere? Any can openers? No can openers. Okay, let's go upstairs. This house always creeps me out. Because it's just, upstairs is just the crib. There's no bed. It's like, where are the parents of this child that is now missing? Is the Long Dark secretly is the sandbox mode secretly a horror story and this house is the epicenter of it? Oh man, now I want to leave. Get me out of here. Oh god, where's the door? The door's disappeared. Definitely a horror story. Alright. Outside we go.
I would eat anything right now.
Quit complaining. Hey!
Oh, lucky day.
That is incredibly low condition. I don't even want to fire it. But hey, we found a hunting rifle in a car with some bullets laying around. Cartridges, rather. Antibiotics, orange soda. I feel like the Long Dark Karma gods are taking a little bit of pity on me right now. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, don't be too nice to me. Alright, so I'm searching the bed of this truck because it could have stuff in it. Alright, that trunk is locked. I'm very aware that there could be wolves patrolling right behind me, so I'm trying to play this safe. I'm feeling comfortable with my condition level right now. If I got attacked by a wolf, I could fight him off with the hatchet that I found and not necessarily be in really bad shape. Okay. Speaking of that, since I'm relatively warm and clothed, I'm going to step up here to the signal tower because there is something up here that I could potentially find. We could go all the way out to the plane crash site if we wanted to and potentially find other things, which is kind of tempting given the weather at present. I almost want to do it. We're well rested. We have supplies to make it out there. Might be worth doing. I don't have a bedroll, though. That's the thing. Yeah, since I don't have a bedroll, let's not do it. I could definitely find... There is a bed out there, but I'm not confident it would be warm enough. Haven't found any stims yet. It's another thing I'm going to try to pay attention to, because I'm keenly aware of how helpful those could be in some of the situations I've gotten myself into here. It's debatable whether or not the stim would have helped in the situation with the wolves, because the condition gain wouldn't have been that much. I still would have been encumbered. I still probably would have forgotten about using the decoy button to drop lots of meat quickly. So there's room for debate there on whether or not the stim would have saved my life. Unless, of course, the stim takes away the movement penalty that you get from encumbrance, which I don't think it does. Alright, so we got those rose hips. If I'm wrong... I can't recall if I've ever experimented with that, because I haven't used the stems all that much. Not nearly as much as others here. Alright, so we're not going to go... Man, the weather is, like, flawless right now. This has got to be some kind of a sign that the apocalypse, the second apocalypse, is coming. This weather's just too good to be true. Town of Milton, yes I know. No wolves. Looking both ways. It's like I'm crossing the street, but not looking for cars. No, no. Alright. My God. Note to self. Eat before you play the long dark. My stomach is like rumbling every 20 seconds right now. I'm having to write down timestamps to make sure that I edit it out later, because the mic will catch it. I'm not hungry, I don't know, but it's like, it's going, feed me. And I'm like, well, I prefer to eat after recording, so be patient. Good God. I kind of want to go check that other truck before I dip in here. Pretty lucky with the wolf population so far. Since I'm here and we're right near the Grey Mother's house, I'm going to stick to my searching strategy that I mentioned. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat the stale chocolate bar. Since Jennifer is starting to complain about her condition, we'll drink the orange soda. Get rid of that carrying weight. We're approaching our cap. Oh, it's a paintbrush. Got excited because I thought maybe it was a cartridge. But alas, it was not. Nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there. Alright, not a lot going on here. I would break down these crates, but that would make 30 to 45 minutes pass. And the weather is so perfect right now, I want to use it. And there's normally wolves right there. Where are they? Where do they spawn? Where's the pack? My last practice playthrough, there was a pack of 3 wolves between Grey Mother's house and the bridge. That means that pack is somewhere else. Where is it? I prefer that it be in a known location, please and thank you. We don't have a pry bar yet. There's the possibility we'll find one here. I think we're more likely to find one... How long will that take? 10 minutes? No. I think we're more likely to find one out at the homestead. So there could be some containers I can't quite get into yet here. Well, medical kit sitting in the locker, but nothing in the medical kit. So not really doing me much good there, game. That's weird. It's in a spot where normally like a sewing kit or something might spawn, but it's a kit. It's a container. But the containers have low... If you've forgotten the way the loot rules work in these settings, if there's a container that you have to open like these, the chances of there being something inside, like that actually, are quite low. And the chances of there being something good are even lower. But the chances of finding something that would spawn in a spot that's not a container, maybe, I guess, are higher. Like the chances, I mean, the backpack's still a container, but the chances of something like this granola bar, stuff laying around, clothing items, those are higher. All right, more salty crackers, that's good. Some coffee. So, it spawned a med kit, but because of the more generous spawning rules, but the med kit is a container, which has crappy item spawning rules. So, bit of an oxymoron. Oh, that's hilarious. Let's search this register. Painkillers. All right, we got antibiotics and painkillers. And there's a safe, which... Hey, all right. Trail boots. I'm starting to really feel like karma gods are smiling. Let me listen. All right, so that's 4 or 5. $15. Ah, damn it. That's why I was going slow. I didn't want to have to do it again. Was it 22 or 25? 22. There we go. Please have something.
I think I can use this.
No, Jennifer, you can't. You can't use it, but there's a hunting knife. You can use that. And some cash. Rob the dead guy. Good job, Jennifer. More cash. Good lord. Was there a bank robber who then just keeled over and died? That's what it looks like.
Whew, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I know. We're going to have to do some inventory management before I wrap up here. Well, it's not like I'm getting close to wrapping up, but you know what I mean. We need to keep an eye on that. Anything underneath? Nope, nope. Hey, dead guy. How's it going? All right. I went through those a little bit too quickly. That was either cash in a book or a candy bar in a book. This might be my least favorite container in the game to search. Just because there's all of those in such a small area. It gets a little bit repetitive. Okay, let's take a moment. What's weighing us down? Water, for sure. I can drink, and that will relieve some of the burden. The rifle is also weighing me down. I do have a lot of paper that I've picked up. It's the books, primarily. But I prefer to save those for fire starting, so I might go back to the house before I put them down. I also need to put the cured maple sapling down. So yeah, definitely some inventory management to do now that I've been scavenging from a good number of locations. Tell you what, let's go ahead and eat the moldy granola bar. And I'll even drink the orange soda. Well, should have waited there, since I just drank some water. Still have 14 cattails. Food-wise, that should keep us in good shape for a while. Glad we found the hunting knife. That's a win for sure. Now we just need a pry bar. Sometimes there are pry bars laying around in front of these. Obvious reasons. Would-be robbers come in, they can't get into ATMs, and they leave them. Newsprint roll. Nothing else really going on in here that I can see. Let's step back outside, shall we? Let's peek into the post office. Hey, Frontier Shooting Guide. None of these I think are actual... No, they're not functioning. I always like to double check when I come in here. It's like, have they changed it? Even though there hasn't been a patch since the last time I checked. Here's a backpack. Here's a dead guy. Which is more than I usually find in here. To be completely honest. Trash can. With nothing in it. Okay. Not a lot going on at the post office. Okay, I'm going to step back up to Grey Mother's house. And let's do some inventory management, shall we? I'll step over to the... If I know where I'm going, step over to the stove. And we're going to put... I'm going to sort A to Z. Oh, it's already sorted A to Z. Good. Let's transfer that. Tell you what, let's go by item. I'll keep... you know what? I don't know that I need to keep really any books on me. I'll keep one, but I'm about to go to a place where there are more books. So I think I'll just put all those away for now. Keep the cedar firewood because you never know when I might find myself in a spot where that could be useful. Put all that away. I'm going to put the stack of papers away. Keep those on me. I'll keep the newsprint. Tell you what. I'm going to put that up too because I've got the cattail heads. I'm wearing all the things I could be wearing. The ragged t-shirt I can break down. Charcoal I will put away too, because I'm not going to do any mapping. Cured maple sapling I guess I'll put up in the drawer while we're looking at it. Coal, or not coal, but cloth. I'll keep on me. Rose hips I don't quite have enough to make tea. I do have enough to make a reishi tea if I needed. I'm not going to do that right now. So, the weather's not great. But I'm going to make... I'm going to take a few steps, actually, against the direction of the wind, back down the way we came. See if I can locate anything useful. And just continue to explore houses in order. Have I been in that house yet? No, I haven't. That's not a house you can go into. So no, I haven't been in that house. That's a negative. Haven't been in that one either because you can't go in. Hey, bunny. Hey, bunnies. You kind of scared me a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But that's okay. You're a nice bunny. Unless you're white and big... and bite heads off. In which case, you're no ordinary rabbit. Alright, I believe I've already been in here. Let me just double check. And the weather's still decent, so I'm going to try and keep moving. Yep, already been in here. Did I check that before? Yes, I did. Did I get that water? Yes, I did. Oh, yeah, that's right. This house was getting rather dark as I was looking around, so it's worth just taking a quick peek while I'm here and making sure... Did I go upstairs when I was here? Yes, I did. All right. No, I'm glad I stepped back in here. This was when I was preparing to make a quick dash to... Come on, there we go. To Grey Mother's. All right. Before I wrap this episode, let's see if I can make it. A little bit farther this way. Because it's really not far to the plantation. We might have to do some wolf dodging. And we're actually fairly cold already.
Find someplace to escape this cold.
That I did not see coming. So the wolf pack might be back here. I was talking about where's the wolf pack? Why aren't they guarding this area? I'm going to play it somewhat safe and go this direction while grabbing cattails. I'm going to try and conserve my sprint meter in case I run into said wolves. I have a rifle. Hurry up. Hurry up, please. But it's incredibly low condition. I'd prefer to find a cleaning kit before I fire this thing. Alright, we need to try and get to the homestead. Alright, so this should make a pretty intense end of this episode. There are probably more cattails around. Not the best weather. And of course the wind is blowing in the opposite direction we need to move. I usually like to zigzag across this pond because I need to see out over the fields first, but there can be wolves up on that hill. There's a wolf right there. Alright, so here we are at the Barker Plantation. We need the key to get in. The key is in my experience, one of two locations. Okay, it's not here, so...
I'm so cold. I just wanna get down for a bit.
Crap, it's not here either. What? Where is the key if it's not... Maybe it's out in the... Okay, there's one other place it could be, and I'm close. Actually, there's a couple places it could be. Yep, I see it. Oh, alright, another hunting knife. Oh, let's get the hell inside.
Too cold to think.
I'm out of stamina. Been sprinting around trying to avoid wolves. Anything out here? No, let's get inside. Alright, and on that note... we've arrived. I'll stop this episode here. In the next one, we're going to have a look around here and see what we can find. There's already some trail boots and hopefully some decent clothing. And if we can find a rifle cleaning kit here, which I'm really hoping we will, I think we'll find one somewhere in Milton. We'll get the rifle cleaned up and do a little bit of hunting, maybe even from this location before we go too much farther, and have some wolf pelts curing, because I think the game's been quite generous to me. And if I can kill some rabbits, maybe find a deer carcass and go out and keep exploring, I can justify sticking around for a while potentially building some early game animal skin items. So that's on the agenda for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.